Hi. Um, okay, so this I don't want to do. I'm having a bad day. Okay, where do I start? My original plan after yesterday, at the end, was I had said that I was a woman and I suffered with mental illness. The fact that I'm a woman, I've known my whole 37 years on the planet. Um, the fact that I live with mental illness is something I realized over the past year. But learning more about myself in the process, I've been carrying it around for a long time. The diagnosis has been this year, the realization has been this year, but the way I cope and the way I manage life and the patterns I see throughout my life. Um, Something silly happened this morning, and I should be able to shake it off. People that don't matter. Um, but my name is important to me, and I work really hard because how we identify ourselves and how other people identify us is everything. You can say what people think don't matter, but the reality is we have to get things done, and what people think is a lot. Um, but anyway, something happened, and it shouldn't matter. The people who are running around with my name in their mouth are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But it makes me feel like, in spite of the ways I protected myself, these things keep happening, and I retreat, and I want to stay inside, and I want to stop dealing with people and getting hurt. Um, so anyway, I was going to wait till all of this subsided so that I can come to you a little bit more composed, but I was like, that's not real, and that's not what I'm here for. Um, Physically, obviously, I'm crying. I'm freezing. I have goosebumps. I'm wearing my hoodie. I have about 4 hoodies I wear throughout the week consistently. And I need you guys to pay attention to what I wear throughout the month, because it'll come to how again, um, Traumatire is clothes for people who have lived through trauma. Um, and I have been going through a lot and have found that my attire made me feel good, but it wasn't really appropriate. So I've kind of combined it. But you're going to see what makes me feel safe in the next month. And right now, this hoodie is doing it. Um, my fingertips are cold. My hands are shaking. My stomach is a wreck. Not to be too gross, but I will blow up the bathroom soon. Um, People just suck. And one of the ways I used to identify myself for a long time was just being this intellectual, educated woman, who worked really hard. And as a child, I was identified as such, I was labeled as such, I was put in the programs that confirmed it. I got the education from these schools that were impressive. So I kind of sat comfortably in that label. Um, but I also thought it was going to have a payout and result in certain things, and it hasn't. And in other areas of my life, I have invested in certain tenants, and it hasn't manifested. And I've been hurt by that because I trusted. Um, Interestingly, one of my first bosses, and I resigned from this job on principle, and that'll be another story for another day. She asked me to stay, and I was like, I can't, and felt so justified and righteous in why I left this particular position. And she said, "You are naive, and life is going to slap you in the face." And I walked out of there and was just like, who does she think she's talking to? And oh Lord, she has been right. Life has slapped me in the face. And today, what most people would probably think is just a little, like, brush that off and move forward. It'll just take me a little bit longer to shake it off. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want you to share. Thank you for the encouraging comments. Here's the thing about mental illness and support, at least for me. Keep it coming. But I can't have the pressure of always contacting back. And it's not that I don't want the support. Please, again, to know people are out there is great. And if I don't respond, it's not that I don't need it. It's just that it's a lot too. It could be a little overwhelming. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm supposed to share, like it, the whole thing. I'll see you tomorrow.